For nearly 2 decades, we treated the internet like an infinite resource, a vast, untouched wilderness of human thought, conversation, and creativity that AI models could graze upon for free. But in late 2022, that wilderness was fenced off. Today, the internet is no longer a mirror of humanity. It is becoming a hall of mirrors, where AI is increasingly learning from the output of other AI. And according to a landmark study published in Nature, this is the beginning of a mathematical death spiral. Researchers from Oxford and Cambridge recently confirmed a phenomenon called model collapse. It is a terrifyingly simple concept. When an AI model is trained on data generated by a previous AI, it doesn't just stay the same. It decays. It begins to forget the outliers, the rare, the weird, and the unique, and focuses entirely on the average. AI researcher Jathan Sadowski calls this Hapsburg AI. It is the data equivalent of inbreeding. Just as biological inbreeding concentrates genetic defects, data inbreeding concentrates statistical errors. Every time a model consumes its own waste, it loses a little more nuance, a little more truth, until the final product is a distorted, unrecognizable version of reality. Take the medieval architecture example. If you ask an AI to generate a cathedral, it draws from 1,000 different styles. But if you take those AI images and feed them back into the next generation, the model stops understanding the variety. It stops seeing the gargoyles or the stained glass. By the 10th generation, every cathedral looks exactly the same, a blurry, average building that doesn't actually exist. Here is the problem. We are running out of the good stuff. Research group Epic AI estimates that we will exhaust the supply of high-quality human language data as early as 2026. Everything we've written, every book, every Reddit thread, every digitized poem, has already been eaten. To keep growing, these models have no choice but to start eating synthetic data. They are starving, and we are feeding them plastic. There are 3 stages to this collapse. First, statistical blurring. The model loses the long tail, those niche facts or rare dialects. Second, errors begin to compound. A small hallucination in GPT-4 becomes a hard fact for GPT-5. Third, total collapse. The model begins generating repetitive gibberish because it no longer has enough variance to make a choice. We're already seeing this in the real world. In 2023, Amazon was flooded with AI-generated books, nonsense travel guides, and botanical manuals that were often dangerous or flat-out wrong. This isn't just a technical glitch. It's a preview of a polluted information ecosystem where finding a real, human perspective feels like finding a needle in a haystack of digital noise. Now, a smart caveat. Not all synthetic data is poison. In fields like chess or mathematics, models like AlphaZero use self-play to get smarter. But there's a catch. Those fields have ground truth. You know if a move wins a game or if an equation is correct. Language doesn't have a ground truth. There is no mathematically perfect way to write a poem or explain a historical event. In the world of creativity, synthetic data is a copy of a copy, and the quality only goes down. Can we save the AI? Researchers are trying to watermark AI content so future models can ignore it, but those marks are easily stripped away. This is why platforms like Reddit, the New York Times, and Stack Overflow are suddenly building massive paywalls. They realize they are sitting on the last remaining deposits of clean data. Your authentic, messy, unoptimized human thoughts are about to become more valuable than gold. We are entering the era of the human premium. In a world drowning in average, AI-generated content, the value of the unique, the handcrafted, and the verified human experience will skyrocket. The AI death spiral might break the internet as we know it, but it might also be the one thing that finally makes us appreciate the mess of being human. If you want to see how we're tracking the truth in this new era, hit subscribe. The future is getting blurry, but we're here to keep it in focus.